Hi there. So let's talk about the token economy. In the token economy, there are three trust frameworks. There is the provenance trust framework, giving us certainty of what are you buying, a universal state layer for the internet. There is the payments trust framework, giving you certainty of settlement when combined with a smart contract. But it is the identity trust framework, giving you certainty of identity, that we will be discussing today, and what is the problem solved by the identity trust framework. So there are three actors that can be buying and selling in our decentralized digital marketplaces: individuals like you and me, companies, or things. Now, the problem solved for each one is subtly different, but they each follow the same pattern of a trust anchor issues a credential, which can be held in a wallet as a token, a private key, a front-end application, where the public key is held in the blockchain, so that the holder can then pass this over for verification with a third party to prove their identity. Now, for an individual, a consumer, this identity trust framework solves two problems. First of all, the inconvenience of having to recreate an identity for each application that they are dealing with, but much more importantly, to give them control to manage their digital footprint on the internet and to monetize that digital footprint rather than delegating that service to a data aggregator. Now, for a company, the trusted identity is accelerating time to market and reducing cost to market. For example, if a supplier has its credentials on the internet, a buyer can onboard that supplier far quicker and at far lower cost. Now, for a thing, lots of new business models are emerging. For example, my smart home may have an IoT device. If that IoT device, if the firmware is hijacked by malicious code to raise the temperature of every house in a region by 1 or 2 degrees, that can take down the grid. So here, identity is providing certainty of what am I dealing with? What is the firmware behind that IoT device? So this then is the problem or problems solved by the identity trust framework within our token economy. So this is the third in a series of 3 videos on the token economy. In my last video, we talked about the provenance trust framework, and in my next video, we will talk about the payments and decentralized finance trust framework. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Cheerio.